Are you excited, Tiki? Also, good evening. It's been a very long time since I've played this game, but yes, it should have been a tiger as the main game. We should have had Saber for it. But you know what? As flawed as this game is, and as shoehorned as this Star Fox is in it, it's still pretty fun for a basic Zelda. I actually used to get pretty good about speeding through this game. I think the fastest time I completed was just over 6 hours. But as I said, I've been planning to stream this one for a while, so I was like, yeah, let's finally get to it today. I was debating between it and Wind Waker, but I was like, yeah, let's do some Star Fox. And let's remember, for many, this is a major furry generator. Because, you know, everyone had to go gaga for Crystal. You know, I should have made the title of the stream in Dino language. I should have done that. It's just a shame that the Dino language isn't used very much in this. Look, I can be part Yosh. We've already established this. I have my hybrid form. Okay, fair enough. I'm not in my hybrid form, but we can make it work. We'll just pretend. Let's have a little childhood memory time. Back when you first could play this, like the old demo kiosk, like Toys R Us and stuff. I remember how weird it was at first to see this game. It's like, wait a minute, this is Star Fox? And yeah, it ultimately was. Even though it really isn't. And I do kind of hope that if we get more Star Fox titles, God willing, that they actually utilize Crystal a little bit more in the series. I think she has potential as a character. They just gotta expand her story. Well, they probably won't go back to adventure proper. But remember, they did mention Saria in the animation they did for it. So I mean, they could potentially do it. Is it likely? Probably not, unless they, give Zero a proper second chance on the Switch.
General Scales, Hiko, Kohud, or Taskuki, Eve Dinosaur Planet. Ud Neokraju, Ui Kimo Nekt.
Am dek kutsuho keivorik oi. Am edko kutsuho
Well, yes.
was visual evu tashkov zuk.
Utashkov Suk? Kiash Niko Kuduk, Ash Atashkov.
Keo cloudon a kekt mo yorik oi. Keo ola general.
Moak. Aundekulak. Ahiko ilo kio, mudu tadijwi kiao. Kiok. Ash nio amit hiko kutsash kudok nakivu. Ikia najo. Kio vik oknush kokeva wika wok mo. Uetu oki se kodwo mo. Kia charge dekelu. Idu su tavuk. General Scales.
It's still like one of the weirdest things is you make this dinosaur language, but you're gonna still pronunciate proper names in English.
Proces general. Moro do kemo.
Kia charge dekelu.
Koshvat keo yezo ev keo tashkov jaduk. Anito avgiash ash neo keo tashkuf shoduk ash semat vem.
Kia gets Kio Krazoa Palace. Avue, we are Jato. Rolo ho Suvi. Kia Kakio. Touch weeds mek Joshut Kuso.
I like to hope I know how to operate a navigation menu. I've lost count of how many times I've played it, but it's probably close to 10, I think. King Earthwalker sent us to protect Krazoa Palace. It's not safe for you here. If you find yourself in danger, press X to roll out of the way. Okay, so now we get to what's probably my favorite music track in the game, because I really like how atmospheric Krazoa Palace is. Oop, missed it. I needed to yeet that explosive barrel for this. Like this egg is so delicious, we have to throw explosives. General Scales and the Sharp Claw army attacked. We tried to stop them, but there were too many. To safely look around before you enter an area, press Z to see from head view. I think the last time I played this game was definitely before Switch came out. Probably sometime early in the Wii U era, now that I think about it. You should leave this place. Scales has brought a great evil into the palace. To be extra safe, sneak around corners by holding down L and move the control stick in sidestep mode. Scales attacked the palace so that he could capture the Krazoa spirits for himself. The spirits hold great powers and have been safe within this palace for a million years. We fought hard against the Sharp Claw, and we were able to hide the spirits throughout the planet. Scales then unleashed evil into the palace in their hurry to leave. The Sharp Claw sealed me inside. I didn't mean to do that, but double dang pods.
Keo Krazoa, Doot Oe Kutsak, Keo Oho, Doot Wo,
Nos ag oe kio grot kio tash kuf shoduk.
Neo no Noho Ukasbat, Ashatu Kat, Fo Kutsak, No Nohu, Mucha Shot, Oh,
Rek neok noho oe tedwo kutsoho.
Keo King Earthwalker, Shot Itch Game, Hekas Kiash Shushat Fusuzo, Kutsimo Eve Keo Krazoa, Keo Krazoa, Oho Fuso Fahax, Fenovic Rodu, Keo Rado Kevo K, Okudak, Naki Keo Fahax, A Kudak Ash 2.
At kutsoho jimoker atsute.
Moak, et kokio fiho Eve Kutsuk, Sud Kubo Keo Gashk. Utko Keo, Krazoa Shrine, et so Achatu, Semf Kuko Kip
Moak.
Koch, Ut Unawak Ue Hunut, Av Ue Jesut, Kiot Hokit Kemo. I'm Deck Waitwo Utun Kotso.
I know you can say this about a lot of GameCube games, really, but for a game that's 19 years old, it still looks really nice. But of course, Rare's rendering tech was always just so far ahead of its time. Like the fur texturing in general, you couldn't get that advanced that often in the generation, especially on the GameCube. Found your way into Krazoa Shrine. Within lies a Krazoa spirit. Spirits have been hidden as they hold great powers. Power that, if in the wrong hands, can bring terror. In the right hands, the spirits can bring peace. There are 6 spirits to find and return to Krazoa Palace. If you can find a spirit within the shrine, and complete its test, and it will be yours. funny thing is, there's been many a time where I've thought about this game and how it could be redone to be a proper Star Fox title. It's always led to some interesting conversations in the past. I honestly feel like the franchise, if it took some inspiration from this as far as more ground exploration goes, I think the series could properly advance to something a bit more than just a rail shooter. Though that being said, even if it just stayed as a rail shooter, you're not going to hear me complain. Test 1, the test of observation. Watch closely where I hide. When the urn stops moving, you must show me which urn I have hidden in. Find me 3 times in a row, and I will be yours to return to Krazoa Palace. It's always such a nice touch too that they make the characters' eyes purple once they have the spirit.
Keo Shahedash, Boof Keo Fahash, Shufo Vem Kutsum, Rick Keo Ha Veno, Oho Ish Okash, Edko Niot Keo Fahat Osh Rud Hokujot, Sod Agro Ijot, Keishakev Kiash Nu.
Did it really, Tiki? I see. Sadly. Have this brand new character to the franchise. You can play her for about 20 minutes. And that's it.
That should be it, Rob. Go fix.
Affirmative. I'll get back to work.
Hey, Fox! Isn't this music getting on your nerves? I'm trying to work on my maps.
Okay, old timer. Turn it down, Slippy. Hey! Slippy, it's General Pepper.
General Pepper here! I have a new mission for you, Fox. You are approaching Dinosaur Planet, an ancient world on the edge of the Lilat system. As you will see, chunks of the planet have been torn from its surface. It's your job to get them back. If Dinosaur Planet explodes, it could affect the entire Lilat system. The only lead we have is that you must locate the Queen of the Earthwalker dinosaur tribe. Maybe she can help you further. Either way, your fee has been approved. If you are successful, then the money will be forwarded to you immediately. Pepper out.
You heard the General. Let's do it.
And thus, the adventure really begins.
General Pepper here. Your mission takes place on Thorntail Hollow. Locate the Queen of the Earthwalker tribe. She will help you further. Pepper out.
Fly through one gold ring to reach Dinosaur Planet.
I was like, I don't dislike Tricky. Tricky doesn't bother me too much. So, Tricky's okay. It's definitely not my favorite character in the game, but I don't mind him. I was like, hey, Abby. How you doing tonight? A pretty straightforward lunch. I'm at dinner, I mean.
Flying Fox. For a moment, I thought you weren't gonna make it.
Very funny, sir.
I know. Now, on to business. By pressing the start button, you will open your communicator. Choose who you wish to speak to, and then press the A button to contact one of us. Each team member will give you different information. It's not being tested in action, so give it a try as soon as I finish. And don't forget, you're looking for the Queen Earthwalker. Try talking to those Thorntail guys. Slippy is preparing a translator device, but until it's ready, he'll translate for you.
Okay, General. But what about a weapon? Why couldn't I bring my blaster?
It's always the same with you, Fox. Shoot first, ask questions later. This mission is about saving the planet, not blowing it up. It requires a different tactic. Try using your head.
Yeah, very funny, sir. Fox out.
I feel like General Pepper in this game would say a bunch of dad jokes. Hello there, friend. Just side of me, you will see a circle of rocks. If you are very strong, you can try and lift them. Once the rock has been lifted high enough, watch carefully at what happens next.
Hosela kiaj mujuvo, kiot a adwok tudwo. Kio oe kutsek at oe kuts, aj fenovik nufed. Oe mishkut ke ijo aj najoko. Mojekov niad ijo aj at smuk. Ut ad kikeno oe baksh mufofen. Kuho tavohodus kai, ke itkon ak fenovik kusbe. Oe sut oksha ijo akeo feko nekt wit oe. Ko kavkad hez be aides baj akomsh ik ev kuj. Kobo suro mojeko, ut atat nav kobo suro efoe.
Bomb spore plant. Find a way to make it explode. It will throw out bomb spores. Collect these explorers and they will become very useful when you get through solid walls. Though when you plant a spore, it will not throw out any new spores. FAA is your weapon of choice. Anything that causes explosions. Scarab.
Kosuo, af Mojekov kushkeo oe ruho, roto ke rosemo ash mushko. Roveo kio shiku frusem she oe ent, oe mish kut kei juvukat sok ki hei oe kuts. Veken uit zoek, utujelo ruka ujuduk.
I just wish they expanded had a bit more variety in the staff combat. Like, it doesn't need to be like Bayonetta varied, but a bit more would be cool. Now we can go pew pew. Oh, these things. I hate these things so much. They're just nothing but trolls. Nothing to see here, just a street. Once we're out, should look around the store. Don't go through that doorway. Go inside and take a look around. I'm sure lots of items for you to buy.
Is anybody there? Are you okay? My name is Fox McCloud, and you must be the Queen Earthwalker.
No lurud no kadu, ve uwe, Moshe, Prince Tricky Keog Roots of Kehot Rokio Sharp Claws, Ut Kubot Ki Ice Mountain.
Did you get that, Slippy?
You've got to go to the Ice Mountain and rescue her son, the Prince Tricky.
Nice name. Okay, lady, I'll bring your son back to you. Can you give me some directions?
Well, as I said, yeah, it made no sense that, yeah, you create this language, but English is like, it's just proper English. It makes no sense.
Owe mish weki keo wopstone. Kutso kutsoj wop feno. Ut sujod owe keo.
You've got to talk to that big stone guy. She called him a whoop stone.
That's all I need to know. I'll be back soon, Queen. Don't you worry. Haven't you finished that translator yet?
It's nearly ready, Fox. I just need a bit more time. Slippy out.
What are you buying, stranger?
Welcome to my store. Feel free to look at the many wonderful items within these walls. I have food, special goods, and many maps. And if you like to play games, then enter the Scarab Room. Yes. Oh, and that's the exit.
Okay. Thanks.
Now, if you find something that you like, then choose that item and we'll discuss a price. Is that clear?
Well...
Good. Now, hurry and choose something. Or get out.
You treat all your customers this way?
You pay this much. No, that's too low.
Yeah, one scarab is too low.
I'll sell it to you. For 200 years I've been pushing around these goods. You pay
Yes, this is the origins of that's too low.
Okay, I'll it to you.
Yeah, they give you this bartering system, but usually at most you'll save a few scarabs.
You pay this much. Okay, I'll sell it to
So
you.
this map was fine. You give me just dropping for 2.
Oh, 200 years I've been pushing around these goods. You pay this much. No, that's too low. Okay, I'll sell it to you.
Talk about being really splitting hairs when it comes to bartering.
No, I'm moving the cake.
I wonder if I plant this thing, what will happen? Game with this visual design, and yet it has the sound effects it does, always seemed really jarring to me. Because, you know, in all the Star Fox games, fuel has never been a problem until now.
Nobody ever brings me gifts anymore!
That's right. We gotta buy a snack for him. Because you know this Irish rock boy, he needs his candy.
You pay this much. too low. Okay, I'll sell it to you.
Well, of course. Well, no, remember the true speedrun stat is we need to start moonwalking. Unfortunately, Fox can't moonwalk, though. Poor him can't even side jump. Because unlike Ocarina of Time, you can't just go faster by going to the side.
Ah, a lovely sweet tea.
Very true.
Who dares bother the mighty Warpstone? 1,000 years I've been left alone to rest. What do you want?
Well, can you help us?
Help you? No.
But you're a Warpstone. You're supposed to help.
Right. Let's see if I can remember what I'm supposed to do. Okay. Now if you push left on the control stick, then I'll send you to one of those Warpstone thingies. We'll get back to that in a minute. And if you push forward on the control stick, then you can enter the maze. Now this one's a bit special. When you have collected a Krazoa spirit, then push right on the control stick. And I'll send you to Krazoa Palace. Now, you know what I do, so hurry up and make a choice. If not, then press B so I can get back to sleep. Are you ready to warp?
For a quote-unquote warpstone, you only being able to warp to 2 places is kind of disappointing. He could have potentially helped alleviate a lot of the backtracking. But no, we don't get that convenience.
Whoa.
That's completely unnecessary.
Huh? mode! Hey, Scaleface! Pick on someone your own size! I am Fox McCloud, lead pilot of the Star Fox team. I've come to take the prince back to his home. Hey, wait!
How about you not monologue, Fox? I mean, technically for the timeline, you're supposed to be 8 years older here, so you should know better. They should have. That would have made that scene a lot more funny. Like, I'm Fox and just smack him. Alright, you should already be having hypothermia.
What? I can't understand you.
Hot spring, or you'd be frozen by now.
Why, you little...
Hey, I wouldn't if I were you. My dad's a king Earthwalker, and he'll bash you up.
I don't think he'll be doing any bashing. He's been captured. That's why I've been sent to rescue you.
He's been captured?
That's right. It was your mother that sent me to find you.
Is she okay?
She'll be just fine. But we need to get you home.
No, this is where you would have Samuel Jackson screaming at Tricky right now. Walker's favorite food. The problem is they're too hard for me to catch. Try stunning them with your staff. Feeling real hungry. That's the unfortunate thing, is now we're already done with the Dino language pretty much in its entirety.
Look at this.
Feed you when I'm ready.
Look at this.
That's better. Feel strong enough to do some work now. First you need to look around. For a crack in the ground, then open the inventory and exit the sidekick menu. That's the one with my picture on it. After that kind of displays Find Secret, and press A. Maybe I'll uncover something cool.
There's something near.
I don't think we ever established that Fox really has cooking skills, so...
Stay.
So tell me, Tiki, have you ever drawn the boy? As big of a fan of him as you are? Look, we're not here for roasted fox. Ah, I see, Tiki. Look, I don't ask to be set on fire. I'd rather not be set on fire, thank you.
Fine.
I would not be tasty burned to a crisp. I'm not all skin and bones. I'd just be very lean. I'm not like a certain pear-shaped fox. So, I mean, some people like super lean, though. Like, do you want like a really fatty piece of chicken?
Tricky, are you crazy? Just leave the sharp claws to me.
Okay, I'm sorry. Hey, Fox, if ever you need me to come back, you just use my heel command, and I'll be right with you.
Well, I'm not disagreeing with you there. It's all good, Tiki. You enjoy the monster hunting. The thing about steak with a lot of fat on it for me, though, I will admit, if I end up chewing on fat by mistake or just inadvertently not noticing it, it triggers my gag reflex pretty bad.
Fine.
Found an alpine root. Snowhorn love to eat these tasty rocks. Problem is, they can dig them out themselves. Well, no, not all fat is bad. I'm not saying it is. It's even as little as I cook, I know it's important to have that fat. Just for the sake of flavor.
Fine.
Like, yeah, I had me a nice steak for dinner, actually. Just went out to a restaurant, grabbed some steak with some coconut shrimp. With some fries and mixed veggies on the side. It's quite tasty. Now, to be fair, when it comes to steak, I usually choose like a sirloin or something, just because it is leaner. At the same time, though, I am not afraid to admit I am that guy. I must have my steak well done.
I'm too hungry to talk to strangers.
Like, I do not want pink in my steak at all.
That's better. I tell you what, young'un, I'll help you out. Here you are, my boy. This is a Scarab Bag. By collecting scarabs, you'll be able to buy many useful items.
Look, at least I don't put, like, ketchup or something on my steak. No, I don't do that. I did that during, like, my teenage years. Those are dark times. I haven't done that in many years now, though. Because even I know that's sacrilege. No, I say I can tolerate probably up to medium well, but I go much further than that, and it's no bueno for me. Yeah, I would definitely say it's more metal. Like, it's just not appealing to me at all. I don't know, maybe I'm just very particular in that regard. I've had good well done steaks. A person can do them right and you still have a good amount of juice with it.
Let's play.
sad day. My golden root has been stolen.
Look at this!
And if I say, if I get a tough steak, you know what, it's my own fault, and I accept it.
Find.
I'll admit, I'm just not. I'll admit, as far as proteins go, I'm honestly not the biggest steak guy. Like, I enjoy a good steak once in a while, but when it comes to beef, I'll always take a good burger over a steak. That or if they have like a really good chicken dish or something.
The sharp claws have captured our leader. Follow the path to Thorntail Hollow.
Something I still need to try to make myself just because would be like a spicy chicken Alfredo with chicken and some prosciutto. It's the Italian place I used to get it from pretty regularly. Unfortunately, it closed down. That made me quite sad when I heard that.
You pay me scarabs to pass. You pass, but don't tell boss.
And besides, I thought y'all remembered I did well done steak when we went out to San Antonio. Remember, I ordered well done steak there. Yes, I know it's been 9 years since that trip, but still. Well, fair. You know, it's just the power of selective memory is all.
That's my mom!
still, even with my steak well done tonight, it was still a very tasty meal. I could not complain. Especially considering I hadn't eaten much today before then.
You pay this much. Okay, I'll sell it to you. Oh, this drafty old cat. You pay this much. Okay, I'll sell it to you. You pay this much. Okay, I'll sell it to you.
3 bargains in a row. Put that bargain in quotation marks, though.
200 years I've been pushing around these. You pay this much. Okay, I'll sell it to you.
Again, bargain in quotations.
You pay this much. Okay, I'll sell it to you. Oh, 200 years I've been pushing around these. You pay this much. Okay, I'll sell it to you.
Oh, shopkeeper's not being particularly stingy with the prices right now.
Oh, this drafty old cat. You pay this much. Okay, I'll sell it to you. Gives me a headache. You pay this much. No?
Yeah, finally get to it.
Okay, I'll sell it to you.
Had enough of me taking discounts. Are you asking me or the shopkeeper? Oh, you're talking about Avier. I would like to hope he remembers his own name, otherwise we're gonna have some serious concerns on our hand. What is in a name?
I'm here, guys. Mission accomplished. Contact General Pepper so we can get paid.
She is gonna be okay, isn't she, Fox?
Are you sure you finished down there? The planet's not back together yet.
The Queen needs my help. Fox out. Is there anything we can do for her?
We need to find white grub tubs. My mom gives them to me when I'm not feeling well.
It looks like she'll need a lot. Let's take a look around, see what we can find.
Where are we going?
We're gonna help your mother, boy.
Please help our queen. The white grub tub inside the well are her only hope. Look at this!
Fine. Fine.
Again, annoying trolls.
Okay, Tricky. You stay here. I'll go search down there.
But I need to help my mom.
And you will be by staying out there.
Okay, Fox, but hurry up. My mom looked real bad.
Essentially.
I'm stuck.
We're okay, don't worry. We only shattered my butt leg. least I got one out of that. I was like, nah, you don't need these. Move it.
Ah, a lantern to light your way. Good. Yes, very good. Good, good, excellent.
You know, the dinosaur could be smarter than not sleep next to the explosive plant I just planted. Now, if only this was Melee Fox to make, you know, climbing ladders a little faster. But alas, we can't have that. So annoying. Tricky, I know your mother is sick, but we need to do more shopping.
You pay this much. Okay, I'll sell it to you. No, I'm moving to take a look.
That's everything in that room. Outside, the only reason you need the large Scarab Bag.
You pay this much. Okay, I'll sell it to you.
That's really the only reason they make you get that large one, is just so you can buy the Snowhorn artifact. Do you, Ellery? Also, good evening. Hope you're doing well tonight.
You pay this much. Okay, I'll sell it to you.
I've probably played this game a good at least 8 to 10 times at minimum. But it's been definitely a few years since I last played it.
Okay, I'll sell it to you.
But to me, it made sense to finally stream this one, since I've streamed all the other console Star Fox games.
Peppy here. I'll display the world. I hope my information is helping you.
General Pepper here. I'll display your current mission.
And thus, we've pretty much bought out everything at the store for now. And does it have you? Well, hopefully work doesn't go too crazy tonight for you. Hopefully it's a nice, smooth night. Though, I suppose, with my luck, I probably just cursed you. And for that, I'm sorry. So you're saying me cursing him will have the reverse effect? I mean, that's how my luck works, right?
Thank you, Fox. Thank you for saving my son and for saving me.
Okay, okay, enough of the thanks. No, I need some help from you. Can
Well, that's
you
not
just
bad.
tell me what's going on?
This is all the work of General Scales. He is the ruler of the Sharpclaw tribe. A nasty bunch of pirates who have always wanted to rule Dinosaur Planet. We have always been able to stop his attacks. But this time he's somehow become
Dory, now
strong
you're the one trying to
and
jinx it.
defeated our army at the Krazoa Palace.
Right, a bad guy. But how did the planet get in such a mess?
Within the Krazoa Palace, he broke the seals of the Force Point temples.
I'm listening.
This planet is rich with a magical force. A force so strong that it is continually pushing our world apart. To stop this, 4 spellstones were placed inside the Force Point temples.
Okay, that's a bit weird, but I understand.
With the seals broken, Scales entered the temples and removed the spellstones. With nothing to hold back the magic force, the planet was torn apart.
At last, it all makes sense. So, the bad guy takes the spellstones, your planet falls apart, and I've got to find the spellstones and bring them back to the Force Point temples.
See, Mom? I told you he was good. Star Fox, yeah.
My son will remain with you, for only a dinosaur of noble birth can breathe life into the spellstones.
What? That's okay, but don't you think he's a bit young? I mean, it's gonna be very dangerous. Loads of bad guys, fighting, death.
He knows the planet well, and I'm sure he's shown you his sidekick skills.
Oh, yeah. I forgot about those.
Come on, Fox. We'll make a great team.
Okay, but if you mess up just once, I'll send you straight back to Mommy.
Okay, yeah.
Good. Now, our spies have indicated that Scales was last seen in Dark Ice Mines. I know the gatekeeper, Garunda Tay, a silly fellow, but he can guide you to the Spellstone. Go back to the Snowhorn Wastes and find him.
Got it.
And Fox, I think you'll need this. The Sharpclaws dropped it when they attacked me. Maybe it'll come in use somewhere.
Okay, enough already. Can I just get on with it?
Patience is a virtue, Fox.
Where are we going?
That thing's so annoying. No question, like one of the most annoying enemies in a video game ever. They're there just to bug you with a relentless noise.
Stay. Stay.
think we're only going to go through the sequence at least 3 more times.
The Sharp Claw have imprisoned me in this infernal cave. If you can bring me frostweeds, I'll be strong enough to get myself out. Perhaps the young prince can help you. Hurry, boy!
Are they attacking the weed? Did it freeze for you? Hang on, let me look. That's weird. I say yeah, because I didn't drop any frames or anything. Maybe Twitch was acting up.
Ah, the young prince! Who is this with you?
This is my friend Fox McCloud. My mother sent us to find you.
Well, I am Garunda Tay, Spellstone Gatekeeper of Dark Eye's Mine.
We're looking for a spellstone.
A spellstone? It is my duty as a gatekeeper to guard the land from which a spellstone is forged.
That moon is orbiting really fast. Just saying.
And discovered that I was a gatekeeper. He gave me an ultimatum. Allow him to take the spellstone back into the sacred land, or he would destroy my tribe. I could not risk the safety of the entire planet, so I refused to help. My daughter did not think this way, and so to save the tribe, she opened the gateway herself. Scales did not destroy my tribe. He enslaved them instead. My daughter dishonored me. You must search for the spellstone within Dark Ice Mines and return it to the Volcano Force Point Temple. Only then will the spellstone's power be returned. I will open the gateway.
Yeah, that would make sense, I suppose.
Come back when you need me. Slippy, over and out.
Wait for me! I'm stuck! Stay. Stay.
So a little bit of a fun fact from my past. When I first started writing way back in the day, the third story of my fan fiction quartet at the time took place here on this planet. Essentially, the central goal was to get to the core of it, to transport a couple of friends' characters back to their own dimension. It's actually where I introduced Edge first as a villain. Though he was more of a secondary villain at the time.
The Snowhorn tribes are in great danger. General Scales has enslaved them to work in the Dark Ice mine. If you can locate the gatekeeper Stoner, she will be able to help you. Free the Snowhorns by finding that spellstone. It's up to you, Fox. Slippy out.
Fly through 3 gold rings to open the gatekeeper's force field.
Alright, cool, cool. By far, definitely the most shoehorned element of this game are the little R-Wing missions. Fun as they are, they're definitely no substitute for regular Star Fox. It's like with Samus's arm cannon, you just build things that are completely compatible with your enemy's weapon.
Thank you for releasing me. If you're heading down into the mine, then please look out for Belina Tay, the gatekeeper's daughter. She didn't mean to get us into this mess by telling Scales about the Spellstone. She did what she thought was right. Please help her.
Okay, lady. I'll keep a lookout for her.
This might be of use to you. I found it while I was working. It looked important, so I hid it from the sharp claws.
I'm kind of curious to where you hid this. No, I really don't want to. It'd very much be a curiosity killed the fox kind of thing. Oh no, you took down the angry puffball? Did you at least capture it? Very much so. You shouldn't have had to kill it for the story mission. The story missions you can capture. Because that's some big sad energy right there to get to do that. Yes, you can capture in the story missions. I mean, ideally, you want to try to capture the monsters as much as you can from now on, really. Oh, Tiki. There's still so much I gotta teach you about Monster Hunter World. I would definitely say I'm no sensei in it, but I can teach you a fair share of things. It was me being dumb. I was thinking ahead when you need more gears. The good thing, at least, if you're hunting Palamu, you're not too far off from high rank at this point. And then, as I told you the other night, that's when the fun really starts cranking up. Okay, stop targeting the animal that's with the dinosaur that's being hurt.
I am forever in your debt. I see your little friend has yet to learn his flame command. Go on, youngster. Give it a go. If I wasn't so exhausted, I could help you through the main gates. I need some food.
Alright, Snorlax. Now, Tiki, here's a question. Have you gotten better about not fainting to the monsters you're hunting? Honest question, or just wanted to see if you're getting a bit of a better feel for the combat. And alright, Nor. You have a good night now. Trust me, don't stress it too much, Tiki. There's still much to learn. And yes, LRA is definitely here, Tiki. I would say something you got to embrace in Monster Hunter, Tiki, is that the game will find ways to kick you while you're down. Especially once you get in the higher ranks, there will be scenarios that you're going to hit a wall at some point. But once you cross those walls, oh, they're so satisfying. I remember some of the main walls people had to go through in Monster Hunter. Now, have you been doing the story missions solo, or are you doing it with a full group of 4? And if you're doing it with the group, are they all at higher levels, or are they also all at a low rank? Ah, okay.
Flame.
So are they essentially being like me, where I can nuke the monsters for you in a pretty short time span? Hey, that's not a bad way to do it, because you gotta learn how to fight the monsters proper. You know, the sad thing is, Tiki, as fast as I was taking out monsters for you the other night, I have a loadout for a faster, essentially faster kills, assuming that the weapon in question has not been nerfed. But again, to be fair, it's me using master rank gear against a low rank monster, so anything will nuke him. Oh wait, where am I going? Hey Draco. Well, that was scary.
Flame. Fine.
Yeah, it goes well so far. Can't complain. This is definitely one of those games I expect to finish in no more than 3 or 4 streams, depending on how long those streams are. So it should definitely be a good time. Though, as I told Tiki earlier in the stream, I kind of missed an opportunity when I should have named the stream in Dino language. But I'll save that for next time. I just need to open the manual and do translating.
Oh, I feel much better now.
Oh, don't worry. I'll definitely be doing it when I resume tomorrow, that's for sure.
Get on my back. Let's smash those gates.
Because the last, remember, I'll have to do all the translating by myself. You can't have Google translate Dino language for us. Like, Google, could you translate this obscure language I was using in one game? Actually, I think what I need to be doing is... I couldn't remember if I had to break that wall with our buddy here or with the cannon. I think it's with the buddy though. So let me do that again. Poor buddy's just getting abused by the cannon. Okay, I guess not. Yeah, it just shows how long it's been since I've last played. As I said earlier, I think it's last time I played this was when the Wii U was a thing. That's what I was trying to do. Yeah, here it is. Yeah, the cannon will break it open. I just got to get to the cannon. Because then I need to get like 2 or 3 cogs to... Yeah, 3 cogs. Obviously, we don't need to go that far. You know, I didn't think about that. Man, it's been a long time since I played Spyro. I have the first 2 Spyro games for my PlayStation. Should probably make that happen at some point. Spyro 3 is fantastic. There's no question about that. Oh, I had the remasters on Steam. I was going to eventually stream the Reignited trilogy. Then all the Activision stuff kind of happened, and I'm like, Both Spyro 2 and 3 are just so good. I always preferred Spyro over Crash, and I loved Crash. I suppose I could still technically stream the Spyro games if I just want to go old school and play them as they were originally made. Just play them with how they were originally built with their developer. No, I'm not 100% sure I would do Spyro 1 as original. At the very least, definitely not 100% run. It is true, you could do the double jump. It's a pretty good pace. Hey, as long as you're having fun with it, that's really all that matters. Like, I mean, that's why I enjoy doing my DKC2 and Mario 64 speedruns. Like, I'm far from the best at them, but they're just fun. I should eventually do some Dread stuff. I've thought about doing hard mode Dread on stream, but I don't know if I'm going to do that just yet. That way people can just watch me get my butt kicked over and over again. I will say the last boss in Dread was just fantastic, like so good.
Fine.
That was some of the best boss fights they've done in a Metroid game, honestly, since Quadraxis and Metroid Prime 2. Oh, good. All right.
Flame. Flame. Flame.
The funny thing, I was actually listening to the Quadraxis theme earlier today. Because me and Zep, we were talking last night briefly about the Metroid Prime 1 soundtrack. Quadraxis was the big four-legged robot at the end of the Sanctuary level. Oh, that fight was amazing. Even on hard mode, that thing was just wonderfully tense. I love that fight. I mean, that was another thing. Metroid Prime 2's hard mode was no joke at all. Like, Boost Guardian hard mode, there's some PTSD for you. Yeah, I've heard how brutal hard mode is on Dread. That's partly kind of the reason I've thought about just streaming it, just because that could be just fun to see how that plays out. That'll probably be one of those things that's down the line, though, because once again, I find myself with a bunch of ideas to work with. Did it really? I really like the Thorntail Hollow's nighttime music. Nothing wrong with that. You can never go wrong with a good night theme. I mean, look at what channel you're at, right? Look at the balance of these roots. They can just stand on their end. Eventually I need to coordinate with Abby some more on a possible theme track for the stream.
Your friend will turn up. They usually do. Maybe I can help until he does.
Yeah, it's perfectly fine. Don't. This is only the prince of the most powerful tribe on the planet. He's perfectly gonna be fine. No worries at all. Well, the better question would be, why did it not explode if it held together? Or at least that'd be what Abier would say. I mean, Tricky, you brought this on yourself for deciding that it was smart to run in a blizzard. Well, he just stood there and took it. Is it really my fault that he did? Maybe that's what he wanted. I mean, who am I to judge? Fair enough. Probably because it's memorable. I mean, the ending is not really memorable in a great way. I mean, let's be honest. Because the ending feels definitively rushed to me. But then it could also just be a direct result of the shoehorning of Fox into this game. Maybe it's just been that long since you last played it. Oh, that's fair. I say, yeah, because if you want to buy a GameCube, you gotta drop a couple of $100. You'd probably be better off trying to get a Wii that can just play GameCube stuff.
Go get it.
Play ball. We're in this deadly mine, but you know you can play ball. Well, what you could do in a case like that is just invest in an HDMI converter. Yeah, I forgot how. Fine, we're done playing then. But yeah, if you you can get an HDMI converter that'll take your AV cables and turn it into an HDMI that you can plug into the TV. It's what I'm using to stream this.
Who are you?
They're not crazy expensive, like 40 or 50 bucks.
The Earthwalkers. We've been sent by the Snowhorn Gatekeeper to find the Spellstone. Do you know where it's hidden?
My name is Bellina Tay. The gatekeeper is my father. Did he send you to rescue me?
I'm sorry, Bellina, but he feels you have betrayed the beliefs of the Gatekeepers. We were only sent to find the Spellstone.
The old fool. I had to save the tribe. If it wasn't for my father being a gatekeeper, none of this would have happened in the first place.
Just stand there as the cave collapses. Makes sense.
Bellina! Are you there?
Listen carefully! Find a way to the bottom of the mine! I'll meet you there!
But yeah, I would say if you could find an HDMI converter like Best Buy or just order off Amazon or something, very much worth the money. Oh yeah, but it's still worth keeping just in mind. Eventually, at some point, I might pick myself up an original Super Nintendo and have use that. But that's still a ways down the road, mind you. We have a decent number of N64, I mean, old Super Nintendo and Nintendo games. Problem is the retro duo my brother had, I think, died, so we gotta get that replaced. Speaking of which, I actually have one now that can play Game Boy Color, and Game Boy Advance games. Which that'd be kind of cool if I invested in something like that and was able to play some of the Game Boy games I have and just stream that through an HDMI converter. I mean, yeah, there's always emulation and stuff, but it just never feels the same. I was lucky enough when I went to a vintage stock the other day. And was able to find Bomberman Max Challenger Edition for the Game Boy Color. That was a neat little get. For those who aren't familiar with that, it was pretty much Bomberman trying to do the Pokemon formula, where I had two separate games that did sort of the same thing, but had like some slight variations and whatnot. Really fun games.
You made it!
It hasn't been easy. Now where is that spellstone?
My father didn't say exactly where it was, but he knew that General Scales had hidden it somewhere close. Look carefully. I'm sure you and your little friend can find it before they do. Time is short.
I'm not afraid, no fire.
Find the spellstone.
If I get a little singed, I'll be okay. Just want to make sure I didn't miss anything. I don't think I have. I would expect you to walk to the ends of the earth with that barrel. Just like how Samus would treat the baby Metroid. Well, yes. Definitely, very much the case. It's a good old-fashioned yeet. A couple of streams I could definitely think of as going to happen in the future. I still want to do the Mario 64 race just for fun at some point. And then obviously once Mario Party Superstars comes out, that's a guaranteed multi-stream. Yeah, just be like a really casual kind of race, just have some fun with it. Just get a bunch of friends together, let's play some Mario 64, however people want to do it. And let's just see how many stars we can get in a time limit. Something like that that Blue Sphere race I did a while back with Nor and Seth. Which that one, I was still happy I came in second on that. If it's what you gotta do, it's what you gotta do. Like, I have the original cartridge for Mario 64, but I'd probably just do the Switch version because that's the one I'm most familiar with. At least trying to speed through it. At least if you did that, you could technically just get the original Japanese version, and try your hand at backwards long jumps. Oh, that reminds me. Yeah, that's something I still need to look into, is the Mario 64 randomizer. I watched some gameplay of that. That looks interesting. The melee combat looks nice, but it's unfortunately shallow. It could definitely benefit from having a bit more variety. Alright, Fox. It's okay. We're okay. Only shattered half the bones of my body. Okay, real quick, just so I can... It's been a bit since I last saved.
Flame. He's got the spell stone.
You know, it's not like we could just see it holding it.
Flame.
No, very much thankful for that.
Flame.
Oh no. We've been vored. Tangy. Oh, that boss. Always a memorable time.
Oh no.
I wouldn't really call it flawless. I mean, when you think about it, it was kind of metal. We pretty much made it choke itself to death.
Oh, you must forgive your father. You must work together to lead the Snowhorn tribe against Scales instead of fighting each other.
I will, Fox. Because of you, my people shall no longer live as slaves.
Okay, we'll see you soon. We gotta take this spellstone back to the planet.
And thus we can never come back here again.
Where are we going?
Well, not so much because of that. I mean, you can always just fly here, but the thing is, outside of Walled City and Dragon Rock, you really can't do any traversing here because, like, this area is gated off immediately.
Great job, Fox! You saved the Snowhorn tribe and collected the Spellstone. But it's not over yet. You need to return the Spellstone to the Force Point Temple. Peppy has indicated that it is located beyond Moon Mountain Pass. I'm sure the Thorntails can point you in the right direction. Pepper out!
Fly through one gold ring to reach Dinosaur Planet.
What, you don't want to have that blank stare from Slippy forever? No, now you must forever see it in your nightmares. Rick McLeod, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome to the Midnight Hour.
You've got to help us. Those horrible shark claws put out our lovely beacons, and it gets too dark at night. We be scared of the dark.
Okay, stop crying. I'll see what I can do.
No, you must permanently have Slippy's lifeless face looking at you at all times now.
Wait for me.
It has been foretold. But then this just guarantees you're gonna get that stare from him. Here's the problem with that. Since you purposely will let him die, he's just now gonna forever haunt your night, just haunt you. When you wake up, you'll just see him just hovering over your bed, staring at you menacingly. Remember, as dumb as Slippy can still be, he is an engineer. I'm sorry, sir, but we don't have the Poltergeist 5000 in stock right now.
Flame. Fine.
I'm sure somewhere out there there's some kind of mod for that. You a big fan of this one, Rick? This is the first time I've played this one in quite a few years, actually. Man. Like, does this game obviously have its flaws because it's clearly shoehorned with Star Fox in them? Yes, but you know what? It's still a lot of fun, I feel. Well, in your defense, Rick, I don't think you're the only one that has turned furry. Oh, I'm glad to hear that. Yeah, 'cause I turned that on as soon as it came available. Like, I did not want to take a chance with the follow bots and all that.
Flame.
You talking about the follow bots or the phone notifications? Because, yeah, that was a big thing for a while. Particularly that and hate rating, unfortunately. Oh, the phone verification. Yeah, after enough instances occurred of that, Twitch introduced some new stuff that we can set up to make it to where there has to be some sort of phone verification with accounts and stuff. So it definitely tries to cut down on all the botting. Or at least making it significantly harder. Essentially, it's just they mass follow you with a bunch of random bots and stuff and just go away. Some would use it to inflate their numbers and whatnot, but typically the bots were used for, like, again, hate rating and whatnot, particularly targeting marginalized streamers, unfortunately. Like, I had a few of those random bots follow the channel before in the past.
The beacons mean so much to my tribe. Please take this. I believe it will help you on your quest.
But usually the thing is, as long as you just don't really acknowledge them or anything, you can just move on. Yeah, the Haas accounts, exactly. I haven't seen those in a good long while now. I think the worst I've ever had with them was one night I had like 5. And that was it. So I consider myself pretty fortunate in that regard. It's just one of those things where you see it, you see that notification, just ban it and move on. No, that is something that is really nice. Is yeah, the inventory you can just switch on the fly, which is always welcomed. You'll never hear me complain about that. Like, as I said, I've actually written about how I would have redone this game to make it more fitting of a Star Fox title. To just make it not so seemed so blatantly shoehorned. But that's always just fun theory crafting to me. Otherwise, I just have a good time with it. Speaking of Star Fox, I gotta eventually re-look into it because somebody apparently released like a Star Fox 64 randomizer, and I want to look into that. Well, from what I read, it looks like it changes outside of Venom. It changes the stage orders you go to. Like, you could have Solar multiple times in a row. So yeah, your routes would be changing up. Or it'll randomly turn on Expert mode. There was a number of things. I've long since lost the tweet that I saw it from, but I gotta find it again. Big sad. But yeah, randomizers are always... Well, I don't see it as being a potentially interesting randomizer compared to, like, my Sonic Adventure 2 randomizer runs. And eventually I need to check out the Mario 64 randomizer. And just have some fun with those. Who knows, maybe that's what I'll do for my birthday. I'll do a 64 randomizer run, just for fun. But I still gotta sit down and properly just think of what I'm gonna do for that. Just have some silly fun and go crazy. Then, of course, on the 29th, hopefully get some Mario Party set up and enjoy that too. Indeed. You're on the fence for it right now. I mean, to me, it's a day one purchase, but at the same time, that was like during the E3 for Nintendo. I was on. That was honestly the most hyped thing I saw during it. Maybe it's just I have a huge nostalgic bias for the original Mario parties, but.
Wake up! Somebody coming!
Well, it makes sense. If you're a bit concerned about the income, nobody's gonna blame you for that. So how many barrels do you have, guys? Okay, that barrel should have hit me. Yes, let's just throw all the barrels. We don't have enough barrels. We need more. Get them all. Is that enough? We need more. Yes, DK taught them very well. Our favorite ape would be proud. Oh yeah, you talking about the little pixel midnight? Yeah, an artist, known as Yoshi No Jaws did that for me. He does some really good pixel stuff. I need to get some more from him. Eventually I might commission more, but I'm also looking at commissioning a proper sort of PNG tuber slash VTuber hybrid kind of thing. But I'm waiting for another artist friend to be available for that. It's kind of something I saw in one of their streams and I really liked it. So I want to see if they could do something like that. Instead of just have the static image. Get in with the barrels. No, I know which program you use. I've seen the site before. No, the static image is still nice. Don't get me wrong. It's just my, I guess, constant desire to find ways I can continue improving the streams. I always like tweaking things, I guess. But I was watching a friend do their Pokemon essentially D&D campaign, and I saw the little things he drew for their PNG tuber stuff. And it just looked really nice, so I'm like, I'm gonna see if I can get something like that. Nothing too fancy. It'll still be mostly static, but I guess it's kind of like a sort of hybrid thing. Now we just need the freeze ability and we can just break combat in half. Mushroom just wanted to keep getting away. Speaking of breaking combat in half. I still say it would be cool if Crystal got her own kind of standalone adventure and expand upon the staff combat a bit. Because she would fit a Zelda formula really well if given the chance to expand upon her repertoire. I do really think Crystal has the potential to be a very interesting character for the series. Nintendo just needs to utilize her. Yes, I have, actually. I've been meaning to finally give it a proper play at some point, though.
Hi, Fox. I've been studying the ancient records of this planet, and you might be interested to hear this. This temple has been built on a force point. A point where pure magical energy is forced up from within the core of the planet. This energy is so powerful.
Indeed.
It continually attempts to break the planet apart. To stop this,
it's unfortunate.
placed 2 spell stones inside the temple to absorb the energy. When General Scales removed the stones, the planet began to fall apart. By returning the spell stones back to the temple, you will bring the planet together once more. Peppy out.
So it pretty much soft locks you. Well, see, that's the funny thing is when am I theorizing for the game? I saw how this game could have really played out as a dual campaign kind of thing. Like Fox is still primarily using R-Wings and stuff to take out a group of Venom's forces that are assisting the Sharpclaw in the takeover of the planet. While Crystal gets the more RPG kind of stuff like the Spellstones and the Krazoa. But of course they eventually meet up at points throughout the story and just kind of work together. Like I would have to find the sort of editorial I wrote on that, because it's been a few years since I wrote that piece. I can. Now I'm genuinely curious. Hang on. Let me see if I can find that. Oh yeah, here it is, actually. Yeah, actually wasn't too hard to find it. This is still really old, mind you, but if you just want some random thoughts from me in the past, there's that. I haven't used that website in a long time, but it's still good. I should upload it to my DeviantArt or something. Come on now, don't be afraid. Just a little fire, ain't gonna hurt you. Okay, obviously I'm not doing good at my aim at range, so I'll just get a little closer.
Flame!
Wait for me!
One magical space rock down, 3 to go. It's time to get spoopy.
Can you hear that?
A Krazoa.
Do you wish to accept our test?
What is it talking about? What test?
I was released when she completed my test, but she is now in great danger, and for her to survive, you must continue what she started, and collect the remaining Krazoa spirits, for only the pure of heart can enter our shrines.
I can't just stop now to save this stranger. The planet is falling apart.
She sounds like she's in big trouble, Fox.
Find the remaining 5 Krazoa shrines. Complete the test within each, and bring the spirits to Krazoa Palace.
The warp stone can get you there.
When all spirits are returned, she will be saved. She is depending on you for her life. Defeat the creature to collect a moon seed.
I guess we'd better help her.
I guess we must. We gotta rescue the Princess Zelda. Wait a minute. So here's another fun fact. Mayoshi Kayashi. One of his signature moves he can do with his sword, I pretty much took from this game, and that's the Quake attack.
Bad guy. Get him, Fox.
Flame!
Do you know how hard it is right now to kind of resist the urge to try pushing A while climbing the vines, saying this is Monster Hunter?
Flame!
Like, I just want to go fast. It really is. been a long time since I played Twilight Princess, though.
There's something near.
Oh, you think, Tricky?
I'm stuck.
Come on, Fox, you gotta work those arms. It really was. It was kind of like one of those how many times do I have to teach you this lesson, old man kind of things.
Wait for me.
I demand to take this staff and just chuck this thing like a harpoon at this guy.
Flame.
Tricky kind of trolled me.
What the? Look out!
It's just a little bit of fire. Some flaming rocks.
Fine.
Doing troll.
flame!
We're going somewhere.
I'm stuck.
Flame!
Are we there yet? Are we there yet? Are we there yet? That wasn't very nice. That's just getting toxic. Couldn't have just made that leap. How disappointing. It was. Test 2, the test of combat. Prove your worth in combat by defeating all the sharp flaw within the time limit. If you succeed, I will become yours to return to the Krazoa Palace. It's funny, I was thinking about faster than they could spawn. There's only really one test I consider particularly challenging, and that'll be test 3. And it's not like insanely challenging. Yes, the test of fear. Yeah, it's my least favorite too. Admittedly, that probably didn't help because that was around the part I got stuck on in this game when I first got it. Because, you know, the Lightfoot Village test of strength. Yeah, that's test 5. That one's really good. Yeah, I admittedly got stuck on the test of strength. I had to go buy a turbo controller so I could beat it. Because I've never been good at button mashing.
You have proven yourself to be pure of heart. Bring the spirit to Krazoa Palace. I will guide you further when you get there. Come to Krazoa Palace.
Yes, my lord. Yes, many controllers cry during Mario Party because of button mashing. Well, yes. They did. Especially if you went with a game like Mario Party 4, because there was quite a bit of button mashing in that one. I do remember. And that's what I believe they're turning Tug of War into, is a button masher. And I can already hear the controller screaming in pain for it. Like, why are we going to bring back one of the most infamous games if we're not going to change it?
Show me 20 scarabs, and I'll give you a cheap token.
I really hope it's not rotating the stick. We really don't need that. What's your bond, stranger? For 20 bugs, you could have this golden coin. But don't try to eat it, there's no chocolate inside. You know, I'll take it. Get away from me, you little troll. Don't worry, it's just a very painful geyser. We're okay. Oh, most certainly. Star Fox is just now trying to channel in his inner Sonic the Hedgehog. Sooner or later, he's going to learn how to do the spin dash. And then we're all in trouble. Melee Fox's power will know no bounds. Oh, most likely. Though I would imagine Tails would probably get along more with Slippy, as just nerd out over robots and machinery and all that, you know? You can kind of just picture it now. You're working on some random device. Oops, didn't mean to just like that, but you know what? That still accomplished the results. You know, they probably would. They both hate being in the water. They both have a thing for speed. I'd imagine Sonic would like to try racing Falco while he's in the R-Wing.
Are you ready to go to Krazoa Palace?
Onward to the palace.
So this is Krazoa Palace. Okay, Tricky. Let's find out where we can release the spirit. Tricky? Tricky!
Sorry. I forgot to tell you. I cannot warp dinosaurs.
That's a shame.
I can still hear you, Fox.
So, just saying, if you can't warp dinosaurs, then what's the point of your existence on this planet? All I can tell you about the Warp Stone is he's clearly Irish. Oh yeah. What other characters did he voice? Well, that I can kind of see. They do kind of have a sound, a similar sound. Huh. Interesting. I still think Krazoa Palace is probably my favorite track in this game. Just always really liked how it sounds. Kind of perfectly gives off that ancient sanctuary. Oh, yes.
A Krazoa spirit. But how do I get mine in there?
Am I wrong for feeling like that line could be taken way out of context?
What am I doing?
Peppy here! What are you doing, Fox? Release the spirit and get out of there! Peppy, out!
Okay, I'm going.
I'm sorry, I had to. Oh boy. Say ah.
need to head down to the seaside. Check the signposts for directions.
Okay, big fella. Good to see you doing your job and helping out.
You cheeky little blighter. Now, I've been keeping this back for you. Ready for when you needed it.
What were you ever going to do with a Scarab Bag? Okay, how is he gonna go bartering if he can't get into the shop? You really think that shopkeeper's gonna make the effort to go talk to him? Perhaps. Alright, y'all. We've been going at it for nearly 4 hours now. I think it's time to call it here. Yes, when you save once, you must save twice. Never go wrong with it. I wasn't planning on streaming as long as I did tonight, but I'm glad I did. It was a lot of fun. Look, we're gonna beat the game. Do not worry, Tiki. It'll happen. Honestly, if I have another session like this, depending on how my memory continues to work, it's not impossible to beat in the next stream. Yeah, I think my fastest time completing this game was under 7 hours. Yeah, so it's definitely going to be beaten by the end of the year. Because the plan is to definitely resume this tomorrow. We're going to continue on with our little adventure. Let's see where we go, because obviously we're on our way to Cape Claw next. After that, we'll do Cloud Runner Fortress, do the Ocean Force Point, the joys of Lightfoot Village, and then things are just going to kind of fall into place as we go. Because Crusoe Palace will only take us like literally a minute at a time at this point. Really, as far as hurdles go, Lightfoot Village is probably the last big one, I feel. Because Walled City doesn't take any time at all. And pretty much same with Dragon Rock, really. But, again, I'm going to call it here. Give myself some rest and unwind. So y'all, I hope you had fun. Tonight was a really fun night. And we'll get back at it for more adventuring tomorrow, shall we? Y'all have a great night now. Be sure to treat yourselves right. And take care of yourselves. I'll see y'all later.